Hi, I'm Janine, and this is my video for week 11/12. So for the first question is, what is the difference between a learning disability and an intellectual disability? And what would you look at to make the correct diagnosis for each of them? So with a learning disability, you would mainly look at how they are in school. If they're behind on a certain subject, you would look at the IQ. That's a important indicator. If they are below the average, that would signify that it might be an intellectual disorder rather than a learning disability. So the IQ is a very important indicator for looking at that. And then for a intellectual disability, you would kind of look at their adaptive skills. So how they go throughout their day and what certain things they struggle with, where it just could be like certain skills, as in like zipping up your jacket, and if they're severely behind in a subject where they're failing school, and it goes back with IQ and how that could be an important indicator for judging, making the correct diagnosis. And just by looking at like different functions and skills, if they're struggling with those daily skills that you use every day, that can also be an indicator. And so that will also help make the diagnosis between those two. And then for the second question is, being that with people with ID, particularly Down syndrome, can have a cognitive challenges and differences in their physical appearance. How could a general education teacher promote diversity and acceptance in the classroom? How can we as teachers ensure those students with learning IDs feel accepted by their peers and be included and valued? So for this one, it's really important for teachers to create that healthy environment amongst their peers. It goes with the language they speak and treating each student fairly. So that's something that is important, is just making good, wholesome lessons. In one of my classes today, we read this book, and it's this children's picture book, and it was really cute. It was about these twins, and one of them has autism, and it really just talked about from the sister's point of view of how her brother, how he does something differently, but he still has, it's great how it talks about, like, he can't really say I love you, but he says I love you in different ways. And I think it was really cool portrayal for like kids to see that they can learn a lot from just reading children's books that you can include in your lessons to help other students understand. And I think that's a really good way of creating that healthy environment amongst their peers in your class. So that is all I have for today. Thanks. Bye.